side. Now we're going to go on the low side here. We position ourselves. Remember, you want to have good body position. There's no reason to make it hard for yourself. You want to be able to see exactly what you're doing. Oh, damn. As you can see there, we've broken a blade. What happened is because when I was cutting it down here, it slightly moved. That little movement there can lose a blade. Now, fortunately, I didn't have any eye. Alright, I'm Dustin Schmaus, and we have a fucked up control arm. As you can see, we've chopped off the ball joint because the clamper, the nut and bolt that would normally hold it on, is rounded up to shit. So we're in the process, as you can see here, of cutting it off so that we can take a punch and a hammer and punch that fucker out. Okay, now that we've found a fine one, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to loosen it. You're going to hold here, break that loose. Once you have that done, hand tighten it so then you can grip it once you take it off. Put that in a safe spot. Take out a new treble disc. Put it through. Get it on there. Now hand tighten it. And then finally tighten it with a flathead. Making sure to grip the bottom of it while you're tightening it so that it doesn't just move around once you're tightening it. You also want to make sure that you don't over torque it. What's the point of stripping this little head? So now that we got our treble on, we're going to go ahead and cut it up. Now this is where you would have eye protection. And if you don't have eye protection, well that sucks. Good luck. I don't have any. We're going to hoe ahead. Like I said, you're going to want to use your RPMs. You want to make sure you can get it in the old slot there. And just like I said, use your RPMs. You don't have to force it in. There's no need to. Just let the blade do itself. And making sure that it's not twisted. When you're going with grade 10 metal nuts and bolts, it's going to take some time. Don't get persistent. There's no reason to fuck your shit up and break a blade and lose an eye. How much more do I have to go?
Break another blade?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, hey, you got safety glasses on this time.
Well, yeah, by your suggestion, we put safety glasses on. And that's probably the smart thing to do, especially when you're working with any kind of cutting tool and dealing with sparks flying.
Well, it is also handy to know where your safety goggles are to be able to use them, because it's not like you actively decided not to use them, but it's because there wasn't a pair laying around.
Yeah, and if you actually know where your equipment is, that's half the battle of being able to do the job right. Going ahead and using another blade.
See how deep we are with it. We're starting to drive our thing out. Here's one half of it. And what we did is we drilled from the top. And then what it did is it released the tension on what was left of the bolt enough that we were able to drive it through. I didn't want to drill out more than I had to, is to not eat away at the knuckle since our hole wasn't exactly as centered as we would want it to be.
And that is it. And that is all that remains.
So now your ball joint nugget can pop right out of there.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations. Alright, now you can start putting your car back together.
Let's just show the moistness. Look at that moistness, ladies and gentlemen. That's a Miles Fox job. That's it.